Support Laneside. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it Laneside and see how it's stacked up.
All right, welcome back, bowlers and athletes alike. We're joined by Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling the easy house shot.
I'm speaking slow because I was going to make a snow joke here, but I don't think anyone would understand it.
I was going to say, I think that's a Canadian thing.
It might be a Canadian thing. For all of you out there who don't know who snow is, please just stop, pause the video right now, go to YouTube, look up Informer by Snow,
and then come back.
When you're done laughing, come back. No, this is the newest from Radical, the Informer, using the incredible this core that we've seen across several balls now, the Incognito line. We've seen it modified in the Spy, and now in the Informer. What did Wayne think of this ball?
He liked it. Well, he didn't like that.
He didn't like that one.
He liked it. Well, carried because it's got
Dynamic core. Woo!
Not the dot.
Not
but
dot.
Just dynamic core. But that's okay.
That's okay. They design them well enough that they just need the dynamic core. It gives it that extra, was it the coefficient of restitution of energy?
Yes.
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 So let's talk about this one a little bit. The cover stock, we actually know it this time.
Yes.
Phil will not yell at us. This is the Sharp TS1. What does the TS stand for?
Traction enhanced additive.
So, oh look, it's got the gold sparkles in it.
It's a sparkly.
Okay, is it just me? Maybe it is. Maybe we can identify this traction particle. Since they've gone to the TS and the TP particle, all of them have had that gold sparkle in them.
It's the color gold.
Yeah, I think it is the color gold.
It is the color gold. I mean, there's another new gold ball that's coming out that eventually we're gonna get to throw. And,
oh yes,
and
they hook.
It hooks.
Think about the gold spare ball, the Deviate gold spare ball. That thing hooked.
Yeah. Now this is a new one. I wonder.
The crown jewel.
Yes.
I can almost guarantee that if it's got gold sparkle in it,
I think
apparently.
anything gold.
It's gold.
It's gonna hook.
So we have Wayne here throwing it. This is a layout and a ball that we would put him in as a first ball out of the bag.
Yeah.
You can see the cover preparation on it at 1500 is very, very, very gritty.
Yeah.
And you literally it looks dull.
Yeah. But once again, it's the middle of the road.
Yep.
And there's lots of room to go up and down.
Oh, now is he gonna bowl?
I think he's asking for help.
Did he fall? Do we need to get the
No,
lifeline?
not that one. Okay.
Oh, here he is. All right.
You can see that he got in a little deeper than the other ones, and it just kind of rolled up because of the traction. You need to get a little bit more oil to get down a little bit further for him. So.
And we've talked about recently how, with Wayne being a speed dominant player, he used to play farther out.
Yeah.
But with in our area having it out of bounds out there, he's had to go more and more close to the oil.
Yeah.
Which has caused him a lot of carry issues.
Yeah.
Not with this ball.
No. This one corners nice and kicks out that extra. The whole thing is it continues through the pin deck and punches between the two.
Oh, I think we got a Hogan there.
Woo!
What you gonna do, brother? I'm missing my pins. I was banging down in Venice Beach bowling alley with all my pinomaniacs, brother. But you can see he just keeps moving left and moving left. And the ball,
it just
that was the
perfect.
best one, and he might be 10 boards left now.
Yeah, it just you get to see it roll up nice and just it's not what I'm trying to say here.
It's not squirting down.
Yeah,
lane
it's
and
not
over under.
sudden or anything like that. It's just a very smooth motion, controlled.
And it's every time he lets it go, the deeper he gets, the more oil it gets in. The seems like the better it gets for a speed dominant player. Like, look where he's playing.
Yeah.
He's playing in between third and fourth.
Oh, that one didn't quite make it back, but
look how far left he was from where
but
he started.
He still was playing up the back, too.
Yep.
He hasn't even tried to shape it up and get around the side of it and create more angularity.
And that's one of those things with those radical cores. They're designed specifically to amplify what you're doing with the ball.
Yeah.
So here he is left-handed. And you can see as it gets down lane, it reads, and it
just
even for him, that finished right between the 8-9.
Yeah. Chop, chop, chop.
That's right. Here we are with the bonus. And, as we always say, this is our control ball. It's finished at 2,000 surface. We always make sure it's kept there so we give a good indication of how everything stacks up. Look at how far apart he is.
No, it's crazy.
It actually went an additional 3 boards out.
Yeah. Started inside and went outside, came back in.
So I've got that at least 10 boards different.
Oh, yeah.
Very easily. Now, tell me about your experience with the ball here.
I put money on that I'm going to throw a strike here. Because it just seems every ball lately we've been getting, I've been able to throw a strike off my benchmark line.
Split the 8-9. You can't do better than that.
No. And that's the thing is, this one is like we talked about with Wayne. It's not an overall super strong at the back end, super traction up the front, and it's a blend. It's like a benchmark.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a stronger benchmark ball.
Yes.
So I mean, if you're going to a tournament where you would bring the bonus for your benchmark ball at league, this one might be something you replace it with if you know you're going to get like a 40,
oil.
yeah, like a thicker oil, flatter oil,
and then be able to move back into your benchmark.
Yeah.
Because look, you're already moving left.
Yeah,
that's 5.
You can see it just still shapes up.
That
right?
hooked more. Wow.
And that's the thing. It's a little bit more oil. Your hook roll phase is going to change a little bit further down lane. And it's just going to come off the different spot off the lane, right?
Yeah, well, that looked like it got down before it started to spin up, even though it's a lower RG core. Usually they like to spin up in the first 20 feet. It looks like it's getting farther into the 20 feet, which is leaving more energy at the break point for you.
And that's the thing is, what people forget, too, is the further left you move, the more boards you cover, which is actually more distance, right? So you can see this one a little bit more. That one I came around a little bit more.
That was still pretty forward.
Yeah.
Still pretty forward because it didn't corner quite as much. I like this one.
It's a good, like, I mean, we are doing this on purpose, too. We are taking it to its limits to show you the versatility, right? So it's not that after throwing strikes, I'm not going to be moving over here. I'm going to play where I can for as long as I can.
As long as...
right?
This is showing the range that you have within that area.
Exactly. So
would you stop knocking pins out? These videos would be like 2 minutes shorter if we had less dynamo core because we'd have more pins in the machine.
I think actually at one point I had to go ask them to put more in because that was it.
Yeah, it's just there's so much energy at the pins. Now here you are, you've moved again. Now you're coming around it.
You can see that one shaped up a little better.
Yep.
I mean, a 10 pin, but that's...
Considering you just moved 5 left and changed your hand position, I'll take a 10 pin.
Yeah. I mean, that's an adjustment off that. Like, no big deal.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
It's overall, you can see, yes, I changed my hand position. I've gotten deeper, but that's why I changed my hand position, right? To get it to read a little different down lane. And that's the thing is, it's still not moving that much different. Like, the overall shape of it is similar, right?
Still very controlled.
Yeah.
I like how easy this ball is to read. Just watching you throw it here, I can tell when it comes off your hand. I can watch, especially in the top right-hand corner, when you watch the ball there, you can watch when it starts to lose tilt and it starts to come back down in. And you can see it when it gets to the pin view as well. It's a very, very consistent, very easy to read ball.
Yeah.
I know that when our pattern got a little bit slicker, I went to this ball myself. Simply because I knew I could trust what I was doing with it.
Well, and that's the thing is when, like you said, it's easy to read. It's very, I don't want to say continuous. It's
got some continuation to it.
Yeah.
That sharp core, or is it sharp core? I can't remember what they call this.
Don't
yell at me again, Phil. Please don't yell at me again.
It's asymmetric dynamic cores weight block.
Okay, so it doesn't have a name. He won't yell at me. All right. So here you are with our bonus. You're playing pretty much between second and third, closer to third arrow. And you talked about it being a very similar motion, very similar, just more of it.
Yeah.
I think this shows it very easily. Look when it gets to the break point there. It's about a foot earlier, but almost identical shapes.
Yeah.
For an asymmetric to a symmetric. Now here I am.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. So here I am at my.
Whoa.
That was my benchmark spot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay there very long.
No.
Even though I knew it was going to hook, I threw it here because I wanted to show you the difference. Right off the bat, I've got at least 5 boards different, so we're going to move.
Yeah.
5 boards right off the bat. Very strong cover stock. I didn't have as much success with the TP cover stocks. The TP1 cover stock that we saw in the conspiracy theory.
That was the traction.
That was the one that had the little particles in it.
The traction particle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was so smooth, and that's what it was supposed to. It
Yeah.
it gave the pearls more bite down lane, but it also smoothed them out so they read the pattern a little.
Yeah, it
little
made them
better.
closer to a more of a almost hybrid motion where.
Gotta move 5 again.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, I say hybrid motion as in hybrid between a solid
Between
and
the
a
two,
pearl,
yes.
right? Not like when they come out with a hybrid, because.
Yep. So on the on house patterns, I didn't have as much success with that cover stock because of my rev rate, my speed. It sometimes it got too smooth for me.
Yeah.
Or it got over under. The TP1, however.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, if you look at it, this is the angular reaction that I thought I was going to get. It gets down lane. I've moved 10 boards left now.
Yeah.
And you see when it reads that hook point,
There you go. Yeah.
it's very angular down lane. I think that this might be the best of the cover stocks that they've put on this core. And that's after saying that the Incognito Pearl was the best ball that Radical has made in the last few years.
I don't disagree. Like I was saying, I found it very I'm still looking for the right word. Similar. Every time I moved, it had a very similar shape. Is what I'm trying to say.
You didn't.
So,
you weren't worried about the shape changing.
Yeah, changing. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, when you switch to it and stuff like we were talking about it, that's and it's the same for you. Like you had to find your spot. Now you moved again.
Look how hard that came off the spot.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I mean. It's
I could easily see starting with the Informer on some heavier oil, creating a friction point for yourself, and then jumping out of this right into the Incognito Pearl and opening the lane up, because the shapes are going to be similar. You're just going to get more of it from the Pearl once you have the friction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like that's arsenal construction.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess they've talked about this before. When they build a ball, they don't just quote unquote build a ball. They build it to fill
a gap or a need. Yeah.
And these sit really nicely in a row.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the Incognito Solid, because I mean,
it's gonna have.
I would.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Finally ran out of room.
Well,
Finally.
it's a little flat. I mean, you were deep.
40, 45, 20 different.
That's sometimes hard to get an angle on that one, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. It might get, shuffled to the back of
it
everybody's
might get
minds,
lost,
and
because this ball is so good.
Yeah.
You can see I'm not even cupped under it. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to create motion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. This
Ric Flair that one off, baby.
this additive to any of the cover stocks is just because I'm pretty sure they use this additive in the Spy too.
Oh, could be. I will. Whatever this TP1 is, you can put it in every ball. I will take my Incognito Pearl. I'll take this one. I'll take my bonus.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a lot. Actually, I have been throwing a lot of Radical lately.
Look at the difference on this one.
So that was middle of the road, and that's about 12 board difference.
Yeah.
12 to 15 board difference. That's huge.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.